Alright, so I'm going to try my very best to make biltong for the first time. Ingredients: you need some beef. This is a beef choice top brown roast boneless. Top brown roast. Better be boneless. You want lean. I might trim this up a little bit too if there's any fat on it, like back in here I can see. You need some apple cider vinegar, coriander, pepper, and salt. Sea salt's good. I like Himalayan pink salt. Never made this before, so we're gonna see. I'm gonna cut this up. I'm gonna grind up these spices in my spice mill. Not the salt, just the black pepper and coriander. I'm gonna dredge it in that, and I'll show all this. I'm going to coat it with salt, coriander, and black peppercorn. And then I'm going to put it on this rack and let it sit for about 24 hours in the refrigerator. That way all the drippings can come out into that. So let me get this cut up and get going on it, and I'll be back. Ran into a slight problem. You can see I got the seeds in there. I haven't used this in a while. And no worky. So try to do this one-handed. It spins hard. It was stuck. All right. Every kitchen should have a mortar and pestle. This is going to take a minute. Okay, I've done some. You see there. That's all the trimmings. So I cut it up into pieces about like yay. You don't want to be razor thin like jerky. You want to have some girth there. Not too thick though, because it's going to take a while to cure. The outside will get too hard supposedly, and the inside will still be raw. So like this piece here might be a little too thick. I don't know. This is my first time ever doing this, so I've never actually eaten it before. That's why I'm doing it. I want to try it, and I love jerky, so this should be like it. So yeah, it's a little thick. But what I'm doing, and I have no idea if this is the correct way or not, I just kind of dredge it in the apple cider vinegar. Give it a little shake. Hit it up with the coriander spice mix. And then move it over here. So I'm gonna have to salt it without holding the camera, and I can't do that while holding the camera because it's a grinder. I need a third arm. But that's the gist of it. You want to salt it like you're salting a pretzel, or something like that. You know, a good coating of salt, not too much, not too little, but you know, just right. So I'm gonna get through this pile, and we'll go from there. All right, guys, there she be, all done, all salted. The coverage isn't the greatest thing. That mortar and pestle left some whole seeds, and I made just barely enough. You can see it looks kind of like it's already starting to weep. So the idea is that salt is going to draw out some moisture, and we're going to let it sit and drain into this pan. You don't want the meat sitting directly into its own juices. And you can use just about any kind of red meat, lean red meat. You don't want much fat. So deer or venison, beef, lamb, no pork, nothing that can harbor any kind of bad things like, trichinosis. But beef, if you can eat it, order it at a restaurant, rare or medium rare, you can use it to make biltong. Just make sure that it's nice and lean. So we're going to cover it up with some aluminum foil, stick it in the refrigerator for just a little bit, 24 hours, and then we're going to move on to the next step, which is hanging it out to dry. So that'll be tomorrow, and I'll see you then.